yourself in a fairy tale, a real, living one with the scent of wood in the air, flowers blooming on every balcony, the sound of water and cowbells gently echoing around you. Today, I'm walking through a village that looks like it was painted in watercolor. Look at these flowers. Almost every balcony is overflowing with red geraniums. There's actually a competition here for the most beautiful balcony, but honestly, it feels like everyone wins. The streets here are narrow, paved with old stones. When I walk, it echoes softly. The houses are close together, wooden, weathered, solid. It feels like they're watching, quietly telling their stories. Some of them go back to the 1700s. See this one? It's standing on strange stone legs, kind of like mushroom stalks, don't you think? They're everywhere here. Almost every old building in Grimentz is built like this. At first, I had no idea why. It looked charming, but also a little mysterious. And you know what? I'll tell you exactly what these stone legs are for. But I'll save that secret for the end of the video. Stick around. It's a clever solution from the past that's still relevant today. Let's stroll down this old street. Can you believe this tiny street might be older than America? The first mention of the village dates back to the year 1052. That's almost 1,000 years ago. Hard to imagine, but here it still feels close. Look at this, an incredibly lifelike installation. Two wooden men, one above, one below, and between them, a massive saw. Up, down, up, down. They're showing us how logs were cut before machines came along. That's right. One man would stand on top, the other in a pit below. And like this for hours, day and night, they sawed wood by hand. No motors, no water, just muscle. Then came water, and everything changed. The stream turned a wooden wheel. It powered gears, pushed the blade, and cut the wood. Slow but steady. Efficient, almost elegant. And it worked for decades, until 1954. That's when they added an electric motor. The stream wasn't strong enough anymore, and you can feel it in every turn of the wheel. But the spirit of the old ways, it's still here. Here's another water wheel. This one powered a grain mill. Water turned the stones. Stones turned grain into flour. A wooden baker pulling bread from a stone oven. Just a figure. But it feels real. A tribute to the people who ground the grain and baked their own bread. Right here in the heart of the village. Every house has its own detail, a carved beam, an iron handle, a family name written in old lettering above the door. Some of them haven't changed in 300 years, and people still live in them. Switzerland is also known for something truly unique. Glacier wine, vin du glacier. It's made from a local white grape called Petit Arvin and stored in the same wooden barrels for decades. Each year, a little wine is taken out and new wine is added. The barrel never empties. Some have been in use since 1888. The result? A rich, nutty, dry wine with a character like no other. It's not for everyone, but tasting it here in a centuries-old cellar, it's something you don't forget. And there is one barrel even older. A vintage 1886 still aging in what they call the bishop's barrel. It's never sold, only poured for very special guests, a visiting bishop, or members of the Swiss Federal Council. Right now, I am walking past the cellar of the Bourgeoisie de Grimentz, the historic community that still cares for these barrels. Grimentz is a real hub for hiking enthusiasts. Look at this, a whole forest of signs, yellow hiking markers pointing in all directions, to the peaks, to the mountain huts, even to the glacier. And when it snows, it becomes a ski resort. Same mountains, different season, and a whole new kind of magic. And here we are again, on a little street with those odd houses standing on stone legs. Time to reveal the secret. These mushrooms, they were built to keep mice out. Grain was stored up there, and mice simply couldn't climb upside down on the smooth surface of the stone. Smart, right? Simple mountain logic, and it still works. I'm leaving now, but a part of me stays behind in the silence, in the flowers, in the wooden walls that breathe history. Thanks for walking with me. See you soon in another quiet corner of Switzerland.